Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic, welcome back to my channel. So I mentioned in my last journal release video that I had some traveler's notebooks that I was going to be listing in my shop at the beginning of the week, and I actually got them done. I'm so excited. So I just wanted to share a video really quick. Hopefully there's a lot here of what's going up in my shop of the traveler's notebooks that I made for Christmas. I probably will not be making any more traveler's notebooks with a Christmas theme, so this is it. Now I do have another idea in mind of something new that I've learned how to do that I will hopefully be sharing in, probably a couple weeks. I know I have to get them done soon. It's already November. I can't believe it. But I am actually going out of town with my daughter this weekend. Well, the end of the week. So yeah, I'll be taking some time off. But I'm very excited for these. I think they're adorable, and let's get into the video. All right, I will share these first because they are probably the quickest. I created 5 naked traveler's notebooks. I didn't do any decorating to the inside of these. They are plain traveler's notebooks. The only thing I did do was the covers, and I think that there might be some of the pages that I've sewn in. The book page, I sewed a pocket on the top. It must not be, oh, it is. Okay, so like the picture was best if I folded it like this, so it's a little tuck spot here. I did do some stitching there because it was cute and I couldn't resist doing something. So I'm going to share these really quick. These all have 15 sheets of paper bound inside of them, so there are 60 pages. For you to decorate, it would be perfect for a December daily or just any kind of holiday journaling or memory keeping that you want to do. Like my previous journals that I created, I used a vintage postcard on the front that I matted with some scrapbook paper and attached with some photo corners so that you can take it off and look at the postcard if you want to. There's no way I could glue down something so fun. So it is made out of double-sided cardstock. Every one of them has a library pocket in the front. These are just some extras that I tucked in here because they wouldn't fit in the envelopes. I've included a book page image with each of them, and then there is coffee dyed paper, a little scrapbook paper, some graph paper, and again, like I said, they're pretty blank. So there's a book page, tuck, some music paper, tracing paper, another page of scrapbook paper, and again, I've mentioned it before, but these are perfect for photos or whatever you would like to attach to them. Envelope, ledger paper, yeah. And then there's the center of the signature. So there's the book paper, and then so there's a pocket on the back. And that is the Christmas cheer book. Now what I've done with each of these, and I'll only mention this once, I've made a tag for each of them that is made of scrapbook paper, and then it has ledger paper stitched on the other side. So I just have that tucked in there, and then a 4x6 journaling card that didn't fit in the envelope either. So each of these blank traveler's notebook inserts are going to come with a handmade envelope, a paper clip, and a bell, and a little clip, things that you could use. It's not everything you would use, but I just wanted to include some fun goodies with it. So here's a vintage greeting card. Now everything has not been used at this time, like in my last journal, but here's an old, greeting card from the 30s. Some cut-aparts are in here. Every one of them has a vintage postcard that you can use written on, but not necessarily a vintage flashcard. And then, well, there is one vintage gift tag in here. Where is it? Not that one. There's some cut-aparts that are gift tags too. This is the vintage gift tag, and then there's some cut-aparts in here. There'll probably be more in these envelopes, but I'm just showing you what's in here now. I'm sure I'll stick some other goodies. I always do. And then I just have some like old seals These are from the 80s and 90s, like Christmas seals that would come in the mail, you know, when they're trying to get support. They always send you those fun seals. So I have some of those. Oh, and then there's 2 garment pins I stuck in here as well. So just a little bit of fun to get you started, and a few of the journaling cards that match the paper stack, and that's always nice. And then of course this little paper bag can be used too. And I like the little bells, so I just clipped one of those on there, and the little clips are always nice too. So in my Etsy shop, these blank journals come with an envelope, every one of them. Okay, so this was the Christmas cheer journal, and I'm not sure, you know, it's random, whichever envelope comes with the package. This one, I guess, is also Christmas cheer, so I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to title these so they make sense. Now, this one has not been written on, but I thought it was such a beautiful image for the cover of a journal. It would be a great place for you to make a note and journal, and it's also super pretty. I haven't taken the time to scan any of these, and that's a bummer. I really should be saving the images, but I just haven't yet. So here's this journal. I love the little sweater paper. This one has the library card in the front, of course, and a pocket in the back. And then it's literally the same layout as the previous traveler's notebook, the book page with the stitched tuck spot, music paper, and a couple sheets ahead of the scrapbook paper. So I'm going to try to save a little time because they are so similar. And this one with the stagecoach here on the front. This one does have some writing on the back. Envelope pocket in the front. Book page in this one is a tuck spot. It's folded in, but you could paper clip this and add some things on the inside. You can add photos to the inside. You can totally redo this page if you want to. And then here's the music paper and the scrapbook paper. If we flip to the other side of the music paper, because I like details, and the book page and the pocket on the back. So that is the stagecoach. Then there's this really pretty paper with the holly here, a Merry Christmas with the little winter scene on the front. This has been written on. I really think that the journal with no writing is the only one. But the envelope that you get with it will also include a postcard that probably has some writing on it. So if that is something you care about or not. Library pocket. Scrapbook page. Here's the book page here with the tuck. The music sheets. The pretty scrapbook paper. I love that piece of paper. And then here we flip to the back. Music paper and the book page. Great photo of Santa in the pocket in the back. So that is a Merry Christmas with the very pretty scenery on the cover. And then Season's Greetings with Santa Claus. It's a great piece of art there. This one, I do have a pocket on the back. It's the only one that has a pocket on the back. Which is perfect. You can stick a tag in there or a note in there, and it just has this really pretty barn scene. So then, same on the inside, of course. Scrapbook paper, Santa in his bag with a pocket. Jolly old St. Nicholas. So this one really has a strong Santa theme to it. And then the other side of the music sheet. And Santa Claus peeking out. And then the pocket in the back. So there are 5 of these traveler's notebooks. They will be up in my shop, and they will each come with one of these envelopes, and I always toss in some extra goodies as well. Okay, and then I have 4 traveler's notebooks that I've decorated, and these 2 are pretty similar with white and red laces. And then these 2, which have more of a natural look, that have some white and brown laces in. So I will go through these quickly. These 2 have a red ribbon tying the front. Beautiful scene here on the front of all good wishes, take your choice, and may you heartily rejoice this Merry Christmas time. This postcard is signed, and it is from 1917. I love that. And there's a 100-year-old postcard on the front of your traveler's notebook. It always blows my mind. Okay, so pretty similar. I try not to heavily decorate these because the whole point, obviously, is you doing it yourself. So what I did was I clipped in a lot of things that you can use throughout the journal, but it's pretty blank. The only thing I've done is stitch on some laces. I wanted you to be able to create your own journal without me doing all the decorating. So I did the part that maybe you couldn't do because you don't have a sewing machine, or the fact that the book's already put together and that's pretty hard to sew. So each one of them comes with an extra postcard in the front. The library pocket. This is a vintage gift tag. Some lace stitched on here. The graph paper. This flips out. Then, like I said, this stuff is just all clipped in here. So here's a book page. Another lace with a pretty bell and a garment pin. Here's a vintage Christmas card. This one has not been written in. It has been signed on the back though. But that's something pretty you could use in your book. Some music, tracing paper, the tag that I made for this book, some stitching. These are some of those Christmas seals from, yeah, this one's 89 and that one's 91. Scrapbook paper with some trims. I have some scrapbook paper stitched in here, little cards. This one has some fun heart stitches going down the side. Book page, ledger page. A pocket with some scrap paper in here. Some more fun stitching and some lace. Some pocket with a tag. A little tuck spot with a piece of scrap paper tucked in there. This one has an envelope tip out that you can use however you like. There's some scrap paper in there. And then here is a little tuck spot created with the envelope. Some ledger paper. This one has some fun little pom-pom trim on there. A bag. Some more lace and scrapbook paper. Some more stitching, tracing paper, and music. And there's lace. This is just a clipped piece of paper in this book page. Just some more goodies there, some more seals, another tip out. This one has some fun star stitching going down the side and a pocket in the back. So they are all very similar in that way. They just all look a little different because of course there's different elements of paper and goodies that are stuffed inside. Each one's created unique, even though I'm making them at the same time. They're definitely not all cookie cutter of each other because I'm working on them individually. So that is the first of 4. And we have this one that says Greetings and Merry Christmas on the front. Postcard again, some ribbons. The layout's very much the same. It just looks a little different. Different pages. Some lace stitched on that piece. This one has the Christmas music for everyone. I like that piece. spot here, some scrapbook paper, adorable little journaling card here. This one has this greeting card that has been signed. The shepherds going to Bethlehem, the road to Bethlehem. That's cool. That beautiful bird paper. Little pocket here with some scrap paper. More lace and a pocket and a tuck spot. Another envelope here with some scrap paper with another tuck spot here. Stitching. They really are so similar. I'm trying to move through them a little quickly. This one has some fun holly stitch sleeves at the top. Another little clipped book page pocket. Some lace. And some fun heart stitching on this book too. Pocket in the back. So there is that Traveler's Notebook. It's so adorable. Now these last two have a little more natural color, so I've closed this one with some lace. Here's the postcard on the front. This one has been written on as well. So here is the postcard clips in this journal. And again, these are the little vintage gift tags. Pocket here, book page, extra book page. You can use the image or whatever in your journaling. This is a fun card that's clipped in here. It is such an interesting paper. I think it has a little bit of a tear. Yeah, it's just crumbly, but it's from the 30s, so I wanted to include it. That would be a fun paper to use. A tag here. Pocket and tuck spot. There's some brown lace stitched here. Still have the red thread though. Some lace here. Little bell and a garment pin. Like, does the bell work? Yeah, it does. Had to make sure. If it doesn't, I'm putting a new bell on there. Okay. Flip out here. Another book page tuck spot, another pocket. This one has a double little tuck spot here with some hearts stitched in here, and then the pocket in the back. So that is a Merry Christmas to you. And the last one here, wishing you a Merry Christmas. The really pretty artwork here on the front. This is written on as well. This is from 1917 too. I love that. Okay, this is made with that beautiful bird page. They're all beautiful, but that was just my favorite piece of paper. Oh my goodness. Okay, and here is another postcard. And I'll just flip through this one because it's very much like the others. Super cute. Love that bird image too. Here's a tuck spot here, an envelope flip out. Here's the card that I put in here. Now this is super old too. It's made of parchment. This one has gotten wet somewhere down the line, but this is coffee stain paper, so we don't care about that. That's clipped in here as well, but because it was a little damaged, I clipped in this extra gift tag card thing. It came with my card auction that I bought. Anyway, so because of that, I stuck that extra one in there. Another pocket and tuck spot here. More stitching and lace. Ledger paper. A bag for your treasures. A tag in here. Little book page pocket. I really love this book page. I love how they're tallying who's good and who's bad. It's fun. The elves loading up the sled, or the sleigh. I guess it's a sleigh. Okay. And that is pretty much the end. Here's some more heart stitching, a little pocket, and that's the end of that book. Okay, and that is it for these journals, you guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, when this video goes live, they will already be listed in my Etsy shop. And I'm probably going to film a small haul video next because I picked up a few things I'm excited about. So they'll probably go live together, if I were to guess. But if it's not posted yet, keep an eye out for that video. I am also, I'm going to say it out loud, planning on doing a live video tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. But yes, I'm planning on going live and opening some friend mail and talking a little bit. So having a little chat with you guys. I am excited. I'm just nervous because you guys know I'm a big old introvert over here, but I am excited. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you are having a great week, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.